Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashley and today we're going to be doing an update in the Pan That Imprint Project Pan. This is a project that I discovered on Instagram. It was created by Eleanor Pans. She will be linked in the description box below. So definitely give her Instagram page a look-see and a follow because she is flawless. She is absolutely lovely, and I think that if you enjoy the type of content that I provide, you will enjoy the type of content that she provides as well. So check her out. The concept behind this project is that we're just trying to wear away the imprint on a particular product. So pan that imprint. Pretty easy, right? Well, that is what I thought going into this project, but I will say that April was a very slow month for me. I didn't wear a lot of makeup throughout the month, and when I did, I was honestly kind of focused in some other areas. So unfortunately, this is going to be a shorter update. If you are new, welcome. I am so excited that you decided to click on this video. And if you have not yet subscribed, I hope that you'll consider doing so. But without further ado, let's talk about the products that I am trying to wear the imprint away on. So everything with the exception of one item has been in since I introduced this project back in January. So let's go ahead and start with the item that still has the least amount of visible progress, and that is my MAC highlighter. This is in the shade Double Gleam. This is their Extra Dimension Skin Finish formula. So this has quite a lot of design and texture still in there. So since our last update, I have used this a total of 6 times. So part of the problem there was that I misplaced it. So that happened, and I don't think you guys have seen it because I haven't done a dedicated like room tour because this room serves a lot of different purposes, so it's a little crazy. But I have my drawer set that's kind of underneath my desk a little bit, and there's a little opening about this wide in between where the desk is and the top of the drawers are, and this slid right in there and I couldn't find it for the longest time. So that is why it only got 6 usages, which is kind of sad. But even then, I mean, I've used this a good bit throughout the project, and you can only really see any sort of disruption here in the center. I did get some really good suggestions, one of which was to use my finger, and I have tried that a few times, and I don't love the way it applies with my finger, to be quite honest. So I will sometimes use my finger for like my Cupid's bow and a bit on my nose, but when applying to my cheeks, I just didn't like the way that it sat on my skin. So that was an awesome suggestion, but unfortunately I don't know that it's going to work all that well for me. But I will still continue here and there to use my finger to apply in different places. I did also find that really helpful when applying it to like my inner corner or something like that, and that really helped to beef up the intensity for it. So great idea, just don't know if it's going to be something I can utilize over the whole surface, but certainly in the areas that may need a little bit of extra attention. The next item that has gotten a ton of use is going to be from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Film Star Bronze and Glow Duo. This is in holiday packaging, and I am only working on the sculpt side, which is right here. So as you can see, we do still have a lot of the imprinting left. Mostly it's just the lines. I've gotten rid of the majority of the word sculpt, which is good. And as I have said in all of these updates, I have to take a light hand to it. I am wearing it today, but if I go too heavy, it is very stark against my skin. But I also will use it as an eyeshadow, and the funny thing there is when I use it as an eyeshadow, it takes a lot of building for you to really be able to see it, and even then, it translates a little bit warmer, which is so interesting to me since on my actual like contour area, it creates a very significant shadow if I'm not careful. So the fact that it translates more warmly on the eyes for me is just fascinating. I know you're probably like, Okay, that's a weird thing to be stuck on, but I just find it very interesting. So I have used it in that way. It's really nice for blending things out sometimes. So that also, because when I use an eyeshadow brush, I'm able to get into kind of the corners and things like that where the brush that I use on my face is a little bit too big to get in there. So hopefully I'm helping to wear away at those areas also. But as I say every month, this is going to be in for quite a while, I'm sure. The next item is a blush that also has not gotten enough use. I've only used this 6 times. This is a sample of my Benefit Rockateur blush. And so this is what we look like here. So the word rock is still good and in there. This is not a very powdery blush, so it is definitely going to take some time. I've gotten a good part of the kind of bottom of the R and the O. Pretty good wear away there, but I have a bit of a ways to go on it. I have used it mixed with other blushes, which I like. I was mixing it a lot with the blush that I have in my Deck of Painting project pan. Those played off very nicely together. So I've enjoyed using it, but you guys know I am not that heavy-handed with my blush, so that is going to take a good bit of time as well. As of our last update, I think it was our last update, I did roll in a new product, which is super exciting. So it is an eyeshadow, and it is from the brand Emmy Cosmetics. Go ahead and pull it out without damaging it. So this is in the shade Wildflower. As you can see, we still have a lot of imprint in there. Now, to be fair, I've only used it once since bringing it into this project because, again, I haven't worn a ton of makeup, and when I have, it's been really like quick and simple sort of looks. I haven't really done a lot of fun sort of colorful, vibrant looks lately. So hopefully in May, that will get more usage because it's a beautiful eyeshadow and it's one that I do want to use more of. It was just an odd month with a lot going on. So that is where we are as far as my update goes. If I didn't mention the Charlotte Tilbury, the Sculpt side, I did use that 14 times since our last update. So making some steady progress, but certainly not nearly enough. So I know that was kind of a anticlimactic update, but if you enjoyed it, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. As always, everything that I'm wearing on my face, as well as everything that I am panning, is going to be linked in the description box below. So if you're ever wondering, that's where it is. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I hope that you're having an amazing day, and I will see you next time. Bye.